Hello there, this is a quick and easy drawstring pouch for beginners. Here I have used a thick yarn. However, this is a DK weight yarn. Both looks different. The thick yarn looks much bigger in size. It's really easy project for beginners to start with. It hardly takes half an hour to complete. I have used a single stitch pattern for the entire bag, so that makes it easy for beginners to start with. You can keep your daily accessories in this pouch. You can also use small pouches for gifting. So I'll start with the base of the pouch with chain stitches, and then only double crochet is repeated for the entire bag, so it's really easy to make. Finally, I make a string of chains for the bag. So now let's do it. I am using a thick yarn for this project with a hook size of 6 mm. So I am going to make slip knot first. So I advise beginners to make slip knot just like this. It will be easier. So wrap the yarn around like this. And once you get the slip knot, tighten the yarn tails. And now wrap the yarn just like this and pull through this slip knot. So that's our first chain stitches. So I'm going to make a couple of chains for this project. So I'll continue, go under the yarn, then twist it and pull the yarn through. That's our second chain stitch. So this way I'm going to create a number of chains. So the total number of chains depend on the project you are going to take. So if you want a bigger drawstring pouch, you can add more chains. So I'm going to go with a small one. Not the smallest, a much small one. So I'll be making 11 chains for this. Okay, so I'm just going to go a little fast just like this and make the chains and count it. So I'm just counting it. So it's almost 11 chains. So once you get 11 chains, hold your thumb over there and I'm going to make 2 more chains. So this is for maintaining the height of the double crochet. I have added 2 chains. And always remember that we are going to insert our needle hook back to the 11th chain space. So hold your finger just like this, and if you are a beginner, you just use some stitch markers and insert the crochet hook and pull the yarn through. So I'm going to make double crochets. So yarn over and pull the yarn through just like this, yarn over and pull 2 together. Again, this is a double crochet. I'm going to make 1 more yarn over and just like this and pull 2 together. So that's our first double crochet. And when you get your first stitch, if you are a beginner, it is advised that you have to use your stitch markers. It will be easier for beginners. Okay, so I am just added my stitch marker there. I'll move to the next chain space. That's my 10th chain space. I'll move there and I'll make 1 double crochet there, yarn over and pull through 2 together. Again, I'm going to yarn over and pull 2 together. So I'm going to continue making double crochets in each and every stitch. Okay, all around I'll be making 1 double crochet. When we make double crochet, we have to yarn over and pull 2 together and pull 2 together. So just like this, and I'm going to continue with double crochets. So I have come across this part, and now we are going to make our final double crochets here. But we are going to make a drawstring pouch. I want a curved shape. For that, in this last chain, I'm going to make 3 double crochets. Just 3 double crochets, yarn over and pull 2 together, yarn over and pull 2 together. That's our first double crochet. I'll be making 2 more double crochets, yarn over and pull through. So now you have 3 loops on the hook just like this, and then yarn over and pull 2 together, yarn over and pull 2 together. So that's our second double crochet, and that's our third double crochet. Always remember that the yarn tail you have to keep in front. As you go, you can hide this tail very easily. Okay, so that's our third double crochet there, yarn over and pull 2 together. So 3 done. So tighten this yarn tail so that you can close the space, because we have made 3 double crochets there, so you'll get a big kind of opening, so you can close it by pulling the yarn tails. So that part is done. So I'm going to continue with double crochets in each and every stitch. So look for the straight leg of the double crochet. So that's our first double crochet leg. Go there and insert your crochet hook, keep the yarn tail in front and pull the yarn through. So now I have 3 loops on the hook, just like this. And now I am going to yarn over and pull 2 together. Yarn over and pull 2 together. So that's the opposite side of our pouch, and I have made my first double crochet there. So I'm going to continue double crochets in each and every stitch, just like this. Pull through. Now we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull 2 together. Yarn over and pull 2 together. So just like this, you can easily see the chains, and each and every chain I'm going to make 1 double crochet. Okay, just 1 double crochet in each and every chain. So now I have got, you can see that in a kind of curved shape because I have made 3 double crochets into my last chain. So but here I'm going to make double crochets all across. Okay, I'm just continuing with double crochets. Yarn over and pull 2 together and pull 2 together. There is no difference in stitches, just continue double crocheting in each and every stitch. So I have reached almost this part. I'll make 1 double crochet here. I'm just continuing double crochets. I have left with 2 stitches. Now this is my yarn over and insert the crochet hook and pull the yarn through. So that's my second last stitch, and this is my last chain of this round. So in this chain I am going to make 2 double crochets there. Yarn over and pull the yarn through. 3 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 and pull through 2. And I am going to make 1 more double crochet. That's my second double crochet into the last chain. Just yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through. So I have almost completed the base of my drawstring pouch, and now I'll remove the marker and I'll make 1 slip stitch there. So when you make slip stitch, we are going to complete the round. So insert the crochet hook like this and pull the yarn through both the loops. Just like this, pull through 1 chain and again pull through this chain as well. And tighten. And always remember that we have to tighten the slip knot. If not, you will get a wider drawstring pouch. Okay, I have tightened enough, and I am going to make 2 chain stitches for the beginning of each and every round. For every new round, I'll be making 2 chain stitches, and then I'll make 1 double crochet in the first stitch. And from this round onwards, and we are not going to make any more decreases, and we will just continue making double crochets all around. So that's my first double crochet, and for beginners I strongly recommend using markers. So I have just marked my first double crochet there, and I'm going to continue with double crocheting in each and every stitch. Just go ahead, and it's very simple. Yarn over and insert the crochet hook into the chain and pull the yarn through. Now you have 3 loops on the hook, and yarn over and pull through 2 together and pull through 2 together. So just like this, there is no difference. I'll be making only double crochets, 1 double crochet in each and every stitch. So that's our this round is about, and in all the rounds I'll continue making the same stitches. At the beginning of each and every round I will make 2 chain stitches and then double crocheting all the stitches. So that's the step I'm going to continue for this entire round, for the entire pouch as well. So I have almost completed my second round. So I'm going to make double crochets in each and every stitch, just like this. Yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull 2 together. So that's done. So I'm just completed my this drawstring pouch part, and I'm going to turn this pouch upside down as well. So first I'll close this round by removing the marker and insert the crochet hook and make one slip stitch there. And always remember that when you are making a slip stitch, always tighten it. If not, if you are a beginner, you are going to create a wider pouch. So once it is done, we have just completed it, and I am going to turn this pouch upside down. So this is the nicer side of the pouch and it looks neat. And I am going to continue the exactly same steps for the height of the entire height of this pouch. So I'll make 2 chains in the beginning and then double crocheting into each and every stitch all around, just like that. Yarn over and pull through. So that's our first double crochet, and always mark it, and then I'm going to continue double crocheting each and every stitch just like this. Go ahead and just learn to do making a double crochet, and you can make an easy drawstring pouch. So it's very simple, and I'm going to continue making double crochets and I'll meet you here. So I have just done, this is my last double crochet there of this round, and then just done it. And I'm going to close this round by removing the pin, and then I'm going to make one slip stitch there. So each and every round I will make 2 chain stitches in the beginning and then DC all around and 1 slip stitch to close the round. So that's the step I'm going to follow for the entire pouch. Okay, so how much of a rows you can add, and I'm going to add a few rows just like this, starting with the 2 chain stitches in the beginning and making double crochets in each and every stitch. So I'm going to continue double crocheting. So I'll just close this round by making slip stitch just like this and pull the yarn through both loops. So that's the way we are going to close the round, and when we make 2 chain stitches, I'm going to continue with next round. So I've just made another round. So this is my last round. So now you can see the base, it looks really nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 rows. I have just made 5 rows, and you can make how much of a rows as you wish. And I'm going to cut the thread and pull out the yarn tail using crochet hook. Okay, so I've just done it, and using a threading needle I'm just bringing the yarn inside just like this, so that you can hide the tails easily. So I just brought the tail inside, and I am just go ahead the stitches which I find quite straight, and you can insert the stitches right in front of you. And I've just done once, and again I'm going to go into some more stitches just like this straight ahead. And if you find it's nice and tight and secured, we can cut the excess thread, and I just cut the yarn. Now it's almost done. It's really beautiful, and I've just made a small pouch as well using a thin yarn. So I'm going to make this drawstring, and for the string part I am going to make a couple of chains, and the number of chains we are going to make depends on the size of the drawstring pouch. So I'll be making a couple of chains, and you can follow the method of making slip stitches in the beginning I have made, or any method as you prefer. So I'm just checking whether these chains are sufficient enough to hold this. I think it's right, and I'm just going to stop here, and I'll just cut the yarn like this, leaving a long tail, and then I'll just pull out the yarn using the hook and tighten it. So nice and secured. And now when I'm going to insert this and find a corner, and then we are going to 2 up and 2 down fashion, just like that. 2 down, and I'm going to up 2 and then down 2, just like this. Insert the thread, 2 up and 2 down, just exactly same way I'm going to continue, just like this. 2 down and 2 up, just like that. I'm going to continue, and I'll meet, and I'll insert the needle just like this, and go ahead the same thing. And I'm just almost done. So I'm going to finish it by the pulling the yarn tail exactly the space where I've started. So that's done. Usually the strings are just kept like that, but I am going to add one buttons there, so it will look really great. Just insert the needle and tying a knot, and I'm going to cut the thread. So nice and secure, and it looks really beautiful, and you can add as well. So both are done, and thank you for watching.